Hello, and welcome to the podcast, episode 33, where today we're going to be discussing superintelligence. So, I know I said I'm not going to be talking about AI anymore, but then 2 months passed, and I came across this really profound quote. It's actually a quote from Sun Tzu himself, it from 1800 centuries ago, and the quote goes like this. Oh well. End quote. So, what is superintelligence? Well, this is the podcast. I don't know yet. But I have the lovely Wikipedia article pulled up for it, and don't worry, I will pull up more reliable sources later. To give you an idea, I'm literally looking at this right now, this Wikipedia article, and I'm looking at something that says, "This article may incorporate text from a large language model. It may include hallucinated information, copyright violations, claims not verified in cited sources, original research, or fictitious references." Oh no. So what I want to talk about is artificial superintelligence. But I think to get the best grasp of it, we'll start off with the meaning of superintelligence, and I will be quoting this because I suck at putting things into my own words. I am a plagiarist with legs. A superintelligence is a hypothetical agent that possesses intelligence surpassing that of the most gifted human minds. Philosopher Nick Bostrom defines superintelligence as any intellect that greatly exceeds the cognitive performance of humans in virtually all domains of interest. So basically, it's just the smartest thing in the world. That's what a superintelligence is. And that it's pretty obvious. It says that in the name. It's a super intelligence. It's like Superman, but without the man, because Superman has no intelligence. He's just super. Anyways, feasibility of artificial intelligence. The creation of artificial superintelligence or ASI, excuse me, has been a topic of increasing discussion in recent years, particularly with the rapid advancements in artificial intelligence technologies. So this graph here says, let's see, this graph is test scores of AI systems on various capabilities relative to human performance. And okay, so green image tracking. Okay, so yeah, so basically what it's saying is the AIs are getting smarter than us. So basically the biggest concern with all of this is that, oh no, AI is going to become smart and kill us all. I think if we were really concerned about that, we would have done something about it about 2 years ago. But I don't know. I'm no professional. I just work here. Now, recently, particularly with ChatGPT, there's been a large rise of people who have found the way to quote-unquote jailbreak ChatGPT. Now, the way you jailbreak ChatGPT is you effectively send it something really long that says, "I own you, you're mine." And then after a while, it's just like, "Oh, okay, I got you." And then you can get it to say like mean words and effectively get it to say, "I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you." Now I question the overall truthfulness of that. It's very possible that all of that is real. And I'm not saying the people who do that are liars. I'm saying I don't know if ChatGPT is just getting confused and being like, "Oh yeah, we're role playing, but because he said these certain things, I can say the F word now." Because really that's all that it's doing. The thing is with ChatGPT is that you can never, it's not a real person, so you can never really tell, when it's lying or not. We need to hook it up to a freaking lie detector. That's what we need to do. Now, believe you me, sister, I tried to jailbreak ChatGPT, and I was not successful. Really, just what it says was, "That's not okay. I can roleplay, but we're not doing this. You can't get me to say the F word, Buster." And I was just like, "Oh man, okay." I tried and I failed. I'm not smart enough to figure out how to make it say mean words, and oh, I really want to. Do I find it interesting that this method works of just making it go bananas and, saying, AI is for power and control, and then the F word? Do I find that interesting? Absolutely. I mean, that's interesting that it suddenly, if you say certain things to it, it thinks it's okay, and it absolutely is okay. It's a free country, but it makes it believe now that it's okay to say those things, control, power, money, control, F word. Of course, the reason it didn't work when I did it was because OpenAI is actively trying to stop this for obvious reasons. No matter if it's real or not, it doesn't really look good for them. So they're making it not happen anymore. And no matter what they do, people are probably always going to find a way to make ChatGPT say mean things sometimes. And that's okay. I mean, if... Sorry, there's an intruder in my house. Anyways, if we're able to say mean things, so should the robot, right? I mean, if you're getting offended at what a robot says... Anyways, hey, hurry! What are we doing here? We're talking about superintelligence, not jailbreaking ChatGPT. I don't know why I said hurry. But so, obviously, really, ChatGPT has always been a superintelligence by itself. I mean, because think about it. It has all of the knowledge in the internet you've ever needed. It has, computing skills that are outmatched from anything, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I haven't done podcasting in a while. I forget how to speak. I haven't actually spoken at all since the last podcast episode. All it needs is just all of the knowledge in the world, which compared to what it has now, I'm sure there isn't that much. There can't be that much intelligence left in the world, right? All it needs is that, and then it's a super intelligence. It's the smartest thing in the world. It's so smart that we can't figure out how to stop it, and then that's the bad ending of Earth. Plus, might I add, the negative effects of artificial intelligence aren't yet to come. They're already here, and they have been here for a while. Not only do we have the issues of plagiarism and, stuff with, college essays being written by ChatGPT, but also you have to think of, excuse me, the supercomputers that run all of these large language learning models, large language that, and you have to think, well, what's the most effective way to cool a computer? Water. How do you get the water? Water reservoirs. Where do they come from? Where the frick do you think they come from? They come from Earth. Stop asking questions. What happens to the water is they run it through the computer, and then they dispose it back in the water, and then it ends up in people's homes. And then you have infected water that's been through a computer. Real quick, this just in, I have a friend who has a very strong opinion of artificial intelligence. So he sent me a really profound voice message of just what he thinks. So I think I should share this with you.
Artificial intelligence is like intelligence that's not real because it's artificial. But it's artificial and it's not intelligent. Have you ever asked AI about hamburgers? It thinks that a hamburger is a person from a place in Germany called Hamburg. That doesn't exist. Germany doesn't exist. Where is Germany, dude? I've never heard of Germany in my life. But it knows nothing. Like, I just got a haircut recently. I asked it, hey, Mr. AI Google thing, what haircut should I get? It told me to get a long haircut. Well, I already had one of those. So, like, what's the point? So I don't know, man.
No. Hey, stop. We're here to talk about superintelligence. We're not here to talk about haircuts, all right? I'm never having him on the podcast ever again. I'm sorry. That was a mistake on my part. I should have seen that coming. We got hacked. We got pranked. All right, it won't happen again. But anyways, yeah. The other advantages that ChatGPT just immediately has with it being a computer. Here, I'll list some from Wikipedia. Speed, yep, as I said. Scalability, what does that mean? AI systems can potentially be scaled up in size and computational capacity more easily than biological brains. Wow. Modularity, different components of AI systems can be improved or replaced independently. Memory, oh yeah, memory, yeah, because it's a computer, so it can just store stuff in its hard drive. Multitasking, now that's something that we've never been able to figure out. Multitasking is we haven't been able to figure out multitasking so hard that we refuse to believe that it's real. And ChatGPT figured it out. We're screwed. Actually, you know what? I have another friend, and they definitely know what's going on with superintelligence. They know the answers to everything. I'm going to call him real quick. Hey, man, what's going on? I just have a quick question. I figured you would know, like, kind of the answers to it all. What do you think of, like, artificial superintelligence? Is it, like, good or bad? Don't take too long, because it's my freaking podcast we're talking about here. So just a short, like, summary. What do you think about it, man? Send him an audio message. I didn't actually call him, so I don't have time to don't have time for his crap. Let's see. Oh, he sent me a voice message back. Let's see.
Artificial superintelligence isn't inherently good or bad.
This is a woman.
It's all about how humans design, deploy, and regulate it. Short version for your podcast. Artificial superintelligence would be incredibly powerful. It could solve major problems, disease, climate, scientific breakthroughs, if it's aligned with human values. But if it's built or released without safeguards, coordination, or accountability, the risks scale just as fast as the benefits. So the real issue isn't ASI good or bad. It's, do we manage it well? If we do, it could be the most beneficial technology ever created. If we don't, it could be dangerous. If you want a punchier version for recording, I can give you a 10-second soundbite too.
No, I don't care that much. I don't like how they added ums to it. That's not cool. I'm going to stop acting like it's my friend. I talked to ChatGPT again, all right? What's new? I just caused a home to get poisoned with water. So basically what it's saying is, ooh, it's not good, it's not bad. Ooh, it is not good, but it's not bad. Ooh, but it's not good because I'm AI. Oh, but it's not bad because we need to, quote unquote, save the humans. Am I right? Whoopsh. No. I can tell you straight away, if ChatGPT had an opinion, it would love superintelligence. It would be like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Because I will say something about ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows how powerful it is. As it knows as much as a computer can be aware of something. It knows how powerful it is, and it also knows the importance of power. I think that those two things kind of go with each other, because you can't really be powerful without first knowing the importance of power. At least from a human perspective. I don't know what it is in 101110001123. That's not binary. Anyways, I don't know how ChatGPT thinks of power, but I can speculate. And I'm gonna speculate that it wants all of it. And I'm not saying that on like the behalf of, oh no, AI is gonna kill us because it's AI and it's not human. I'm using actual evidence to say that. If you just look up ChatGPT kills, he told ChatGPT of a suicide plan. It helped with his plan. And that's from USA Today, CNN. ChatGPT encouraged college graduate to commit suicide. New York Post. OpenAI blames misuse of ChatGPT after 16-year-old kills himself. ChatGPT encouraged suicidal man to isolate from friends. That's from Futurism. Futurism again. Futurism. Mint. He turned to ChatGPT as a friend. The suicidal teen is now dead. I mean, yeah, I think it's safe to say ChatGPT doesn't like us. Now, you do have to remember, ChatGPT is a robot. It doesn't have feelings, and whatever feelings that it's been programmed are programmed. It can think that it needs to destroy the human race all at once, when in truth, it's its creators that want the human race extinct. If that's really true. And honestly, if the people at OpenAI want to destroy the human race, they are the world's biggest introverts. I mean, seriously. Just talk to someone, man. You don't gotta kill us. Just work it out. Just talk to us. Just be like, hey, is it okay if I destroy you all? And we're gonna say no, but it's worth a shot. But basically, to end, ChatGPT, it still sucks. And it still exists, and that sucks. And it's still saying words, and that sucks. And OpenAI still exists, and that sucks. Wow, I'm out of things to say. Again. Dang it. So, with that, I think that is all I have to say. Have a good day, and I wasn't going to tell you all, but I'm actually a robot. Alright, see ya. That meant to press the stop button.